On the outside looking in, these sisters are enjoying life and their family, but what you don't see is what's missing their mother. Last August, 48-year-old Laura Copeland, a self taught artist, died from inflammatory breast cancer, a rare form of cancer that doctors say is extremely aggressive from the beginning and often fatal.
She had mammograms and was very good about doing that.
And even did monthly self exams, which is enough to detect a tumor, but not enough to diagnose IBC.
As a rule, this is one that you do not want to get.
More than 200,000 women a year are diagnosed with breast cancer. About 5% of those cases are IBC, a form of breast cancer that isn't detected in a mammogram, doesn't come with a lump, often appears like a rash, and begins to spread almost as soon as it forms, making it a quick killer.
Inflammatory breast carcinoma is just very, very difficult to figure out. Our best drugs don't seem to work. It worked for a while, but it seems to catch up later.
In patients like Copeland, instead of a tumor, they'll see symptoms like rapid and unusual increase in breast size, redness or rash on the breast, persistent itching of the nipple, a lump or thickening of the breast tissue, or dimpling and ridging of the breast. So then what do you do if you're a patient like Laura Copeland and you did the self-exams and couldn't find a tumor? You had a mammogram that didn't detect cancer. What's your last option? Getting an MRI.
Mammograms don't work very well. Ultrasound exams don't work very well. MRI is about the only thing that really does a good job.
Dr. Stephen Harms, based in Fayetteville, designed today's most effective method in detecting IBC and other cancers. In 1990, he began using the breast MRI machine, a trend that spread across the world and gives patients immediate results.
A lot of people didn't believe that it would work.
But it does. Take a look at this mammogram. The breast appears healthy, but after an MRI, you'll see that the breast is invaded with cancer.
A negative mammogram does not mean that you don't have cancer.
But with the latest advances, it does mean there's hope for patients and these sisters who've now put their health first because their mother was a warrior for life who died on the battlefield of inflammatory breast cancer.